Okay, so in this video, I'm going to tell two very important term in project management subject, especially who are preparing for PMP or CPMP, CAPM. The two term is cost plus incentive fee, cost plus incentive fee. Another one is fixed price incentive fee. Remember, this both has incentive fee as a common term. If both has if incentive fee. Now one has cost plus the cost, it has cost. It's a totally different kind of contract. Another has fixed price. Now this both has P as a second term. One is actually plus the cost plus incentive fees. So plus incentive fees has a that incentive part is very important, and the fixed price incentive fees has a fixed price that is the most important part. And fixed price part has to be limited. Fixed price, because fixed has a meaning that it is fixed by something, and this cost plus incentive fees plus has to be limited. It has to be within certain range. It has to have a limit, minimum and maximum, how much is the incentive. So now a few of the parameters both have a common, like target cost. The cost plus incentive fees also has target cost, similar to the fixed price incentive fees. Target cost is a common term, sorry. And then target fees and target profit is a similar one. The one has target profit for fixed price, target fee for cost plus. And then both has share ratio between the buyers and seller. Share ratio is a term two numeric number uh, given. Summation of both two numeric numbers should be 100%. Can be 80-20, 50-50%. The first term is for buyers, second term is for seller in both cases. Fixed price and cost plus incentive fees. How do you remember which term, first or second term, is for buyers? Remember this way. Numerically, you can remember them. B comes before S. So B for buyer, S for seller. Hope this is clear. The first term is B, second term is S. Buyer share and seller share. Now, cost plus incentive fees, I told you, it is something that the cost plus incentive fees, the incentive part should be limited, because the focus is on incentive fees. And incentive fees is actually profit. It's a kind of profit, that's how much profit to be given to a seller. That part should be limited. Cost is not important, because cost is actual cost here. Whatever when the buyer is buying something, it's actually under accounts audit. And then fixed price is something that is not under audit, so that part has to be limited. That limit is given by ceiling. You know over our head has ceiling, so it's a limit of the fixed price. On the other hand, max fee and minimum fee is for the cost plus incentive fees. So seller has a benefit that it is its profit. Seller's profit is guaranteed by minimum, but then again it's limited by maximum fees. Maximum fees is the maximum it can get profit from this project, something like that. Now, one has important one another term that I would like to tell is point of total assumption. Point of total assumption is the term that is for fixed price. It is not for the cost plus incentive fees. Point of total assumption occurs in fixed price incentive fees. Total assumption is the target cost plus uh, cost ceiling price. Okay, target cost plus ceiling price. Difference between ceiling price and target price. I should say actually, target cost is the cost that agreed between seller and buyer, and then ceiling price. Ceiling price is the maximum price in case the project overruns. Ceiling price is always higher than the target cost. Remember this one. It's in fixed price, and ceiling price occurs only in target price. Because this point of total assumption, in this formula you have ceiling price. Remember this. The formula has a term ceiling price, and ceiling price doesn't occur in cost plus incentive fees. Cost plus incentive fees has a minimum fee and maximum fee term that is different from these fixed price incentive fees. Fixed price, the price part is very important, ceiling price part. So the formula has target cost plus difference between ceiling price and target price. It's like that part is for incentive fees. If, for example, if the target price, remember target price is always less than the ceiling price, so there should be uh, some number, positive number, and this positive number is divided by percentage, by of whose, the buyer's share. The buyer's share is the first term. B comes first of these two terms, buyer and share. So this difference is divided by the buyer's share. So target cost that agreed upon, the top cost before we start the project, target cost plus the difference between ceiling price and target price. Now this two term, this difference both has a price important term. So ceiling price and target price is a price difference divided by buyer share. So now just redo again. First term of this formula has cost, that is target cost. Second term of this formula has a difference between difference of two terms, that is selling price and target price. So both has price. It's not difference of cost, it's the difference of price. And this target price, how did you get the target price? This formula actually can be calculated in the beginning before any cost occurs. How? Because all the terms in this formula is actually pre-agreed upon in the beginning of the contract. Like target cost, it has a target cost, it's not actual cost. And then selling price, that is agreed upon, it's a selling price that agreed in the contract. And then target price. And target price is actually target cost plus target profit. So target profit also agreed upon in the beginning, divided by a share. So you get the total point of total assumptions from this formula. Before actually you can start the project, you can understand the point of total assumption PTA, and hope is much clear and it will not be mistaken. And there will be question between to differentiate between fixed price incentive fees and cost plus incentive fees. The main difference is actually the term ceiling price in price fixed price and minimum fees and maximum fees in cost plus incentive fees. Cost plus incentive fees has the incentive part important, but fixed price has a price part very important. So hope this confirms that this is very important.